Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt worse. Hello, all you Marvel fans and comic book nerds just like myself. Welcome back to the channel with me, actor, writer, and director, Kenny K. Back again with my reaction journey with the Daredevil Born Again, now streaming on Disney+. Now, before I say anything else, I just have to address that this channel has just hit 200 subscribers. So of course, I just want to thank each and every single one of you for your continued support and all my friends and family, and especially a gentleman named Jesse Heaton. Now, Jesse is my 200th subscriber, and he's also a guy I worked with on my recent film, Cho, directed by August Aguilar. Now, Jesse was part of the crew as a sound mixer and boom operator. Seriously, out of all the projects I've ever done, Jesse is one of the best. He knows what he's doing. So if any of you out there need a sound mixer and boom operator for your next film or project, leave a comment below, I'll contact him, and we'll work something out. Now, before we do a recap of the previous episode, I just want to remind everyone to stick around to the end, where I will continue my story on how I got to work as a background extra on the original Season 2 of Daredevil on Netflix. In the previous episode, I told you guys about my encounter with Jon Bernthal, where I was absolutely star-stricken. Go back and watch the previous episode if you haven't heard that story yet. And be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell if you have not done so already, so you don't miss out on the rest of the story. Check out the paintings in the back, made by yours truly, and check out the Patreon, link in the description below for full-length reactions and early access. By the way, shout out to our producer, Justin Caputo, who gifted me this hoodie a while back, and you know what? I think I'm going to wear this hoodie for the rest of the series. Justin has also been watching Daredevil Born Again and enjoying it very much. Now, in the previous episode of Daredevil Born Again, we see that something is definitely brewing. Matt can't hold the devil at bay much longer. The devil wants to come out and be reborn. We also find out why Fisk's fists have been knuckle-bloodied, as he's been keeping Adam locked away underground in some dungeon somewhere and torturing and kicking his ass every night. You know, for Fisk wanting to be the new mayor and be legit, the Kingpin is definitely still there inside. And the last episode is also where we've seen the best look yet at Muse. The show slowly kept building up by showing more and more of him little by little, but it wasn't until the very end of the last episode where we get a good look at his lair and a taste of his modus operandi, along with the fact that he uses human blood as a medium for his artwork, which is pretty comic book accurate. And, you know, I gotta say, seeing this character on screen gives me Hannibal Lecter vibes. So let's see where tonight's episode goes. Let's see if Matt finally dons the helmet and lets the devil loose with episode 5 with interest. Oh, we're gonna just start off right with the intro. No prologue, no opening scene. What does that mean? In the merry month of May, from home started up. Yeah. And we just had St. Patrick's Day. So perfect. Any Floggin' Molly or Dropkick Murphys fans like me? Comment below. Yo, glue that thing back onto the helmet, man. Oh, is this the bank robbery scene we saw in the trailer?
I'm Yusuf Khan, assistant bank manager here at New York Mutual.
Wait a minute.
Thank you so much for waiting.
That's, come on, guys. Help me out here.
Not wearing green today, Mr. Murdoch.
Green?
Yeah, green today.
St. Patrick's Day.
I tend to prefer more neutral colors, less likely to clash.
What kind of Irishman are you, Murdoch?
Candy?
No.
Yeah, he's really not in the spirit.
Excuse me, apologies. My daughter, Kamala.
Kamala's dad, Miss Marvel.
And our very own superhero, Miss Marvel.
I'm not sure I'm familiar.
This is her. Funko in her honor. Oh yeah, well, you can't see.
Yeah, I made that mistake in the previous episode, thinking Matt could see. No, it wasn't the previous episode. It was episode 3.
Have you ever needed a defense attorney?
Me? No, thankfully not.
One day you might.
We represent husbands, sons, daughters. People like you and me, Mr. Khan.
It's like Matt's working a case now.
We serve a vital function in a city that desperately needs us.
Think about that.
Unfortunately, you do not meet New York Mutual's criteria for approval.
Oh, man.
That's certainly the nicest no I've received yet.
Here we go. Are you gonna give him that loan after he saves all your asses?
1.8 mil and that fat bastard's off Luca's back.
That doesn't paint a good look for Irish people, for these Irishmen, these Irish thugs, to rob a bank on St. Patrick's Day.
AT&T's the worst.
AT&T is the worst? Did AT&T agree to that line for product placement? You gotta wonder. I mean, Matt left already, but he could definitely hear what's going on. Oh, he's on the phone, so he's not gonna probably hear anything. So how's it gonna get his attention? Oh no, alright, he can't hear it.
Hands in the air, you silly bastard!
You silly bastard!
You want to get fucking shot? Move!
Who robs banks anymore?
Office, hands up. Move. Now!
He's lucky he didn't get shot right there on the spot. So I wonder what Kamala's doing out in California, what she's really doing, you know what I mean? Putting together the rest of the Young Avengers. That'd be cool. Oh, you're all in trouble now.
Another step and it'll be your last.
You talking to me?
Man's blind.
Excuse me.
On your knees!
All right.
I love how he has to play blind, and he does it so well. See, Matt? All these people are praying for a savior here. Praying for a hero. It's a wake-up call.
Kill anyone and your armed robbery charge converts to a felony murder.
Uh-oh.
And you're looking at 25 to life.
Uh-oh. You want that?
We have a solicitor on our hands.
Why?
All right then, Mr. Solicitor here may not have understood the rules.
You know, I feel
Let
like
it be a warning.
a real-life bank robbery, they wouldn't be talking to the crowd this much. They'd be trying to get the money, you know.
Mr. Stephen Aldrich.
He ain't here today.
I said Stephen Aldrich, come out, wherever you are.
That should have been the first question you asked when you came in. Get in and out. Whatever. I don't know how to rob a bank. I'm just saying. I feel like if a real-life career criminal was reacting to this, that's what they would say. Because now you're gonna, what, fight the whole entire NYPD? I got the paddy wagon for you and everything.
I don't think the manager's here. Please don't shoot us.
Where's the substitute?
You.
The guy in the suit.
You're going to open the vault.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Just give them what they want, man. I don't know why Kamala's dad is so resistant.
All right. Looks like we're going to be spending a little more time together than we thought.
So we got a hostage situation.
You can't open it, can you?
Oh.
Look, I didn't know what to say, okay?
Yeah, that was a good reason
I thought he was
to be resistant and be too scared to say anything.
Where is it?
4 floors below, okay?
Wow, that's deep.
You stall as long as you can, okay? Can you do that?
You got no choice now.
You're surrounded, Mr. James. Only way this ends is with you in handcuffs or a body bag.
Let's try to avoid the ladder then, shall we?
You know, this would be a good situation for all those Punisher fanboy cops to participate in. You want action, you want people to take down. Of course, nowhere to be found. Vigilantes are the problem.
Your job is to prevent every hostage inside the bank from getting a fucking bullet to the fucking head.
The stakes are pretty high.
You have until 9:45.
What time is it now?
That's less than 30 minutes.
All right.
Please just don't have a room. Please just don't have a room.
What's the plan?
Congratulations! You have both been emancipated.
But, my husband, please.
Let him take my place.
Sorry?
I said let him take my place.
That's a hero right there.
This isn't a debate, solicitor. But thank you for the
Just because I'm
suggestion.
blind doesn't mean I need your pity.
Do I strike you as some sanctimonious twat trying to do right by the visually impaired?
I don't know, but you sure talk a lot, man.
I don't like you, solicitor. I don't like your kind.
You're kind. Oh, lawyer. I was about to say, he's Irish like you.
What's your name?
Matthew Murdoch.
Attorney at law.
An Irishman. A blind solicitor and hold for it, an orphan.
Does this guy want to grab a cup of coffee?
You're like a regular wee Charles Dickens.
Worst bank robber ever. So chit-chatty.
You're up.
Worst bank robbers ever. Gotta do your research on the bank you're robbing, you know, like realize when the bank manager is actually gonna be there, or if the assistant bank manager can actually open the frickin' vault or whatnot.
They're not gonna find any cash in there. It's just a bunch of safety deposit boxes. I got my grandmother's ring in there, some other heirlooms.
Don't say
Got
that!
a 1994 Marc Messier signed puck.
Bro, keep your mouth shut. They might want that. I'll take that as compensation.
To the restroom.
Come on, man, he's blind.
Anyone else for the loo?
He's got a handicap.
Tell him I'm taking the solicitor here to the gents.
The gents.
Just making sure we understand each other.
Hey, man, you just pointed a shotgun at someone's forehead, blind or not. That person didn't flinch. I'd have some respect and think, like, something's up.
This vault here was built first, and the bank was then constructed around.
What are you, the bank historian?
Yeah, he didn't ask for a history lesson.
Move. Open it.
This guy is walking to his own death sentence. I mean, Matt's probably not going to kill him, but... Uh-oh. What'd that billy club do? Yeah, loosen up that tie. Wow. Never heard such a silent fight in my life.
Could I please request if you could get me a snack? Just a granola bar, maybe.
Yeah. Send him over to craft services. Oh! Oh no. Damn! Now he's got to do it. Oh, I was about to say, is he choking him out one-handed?
Enough!
Please, please, don't shoot me.
He's so lucky he didn't get shot already. Almost spoke too soon there.
Mr. Murdoch.
Can I have that loan now? Can my firm have that loan?
What's your status, lads?
Which?
I needed the bank manager to be sufficiently motivated to open the vault. He is now. We're almost in.
Is that gonna work?
Why are you talking to me then?
No way. Oh wait, Matt can actually probably open that. You can hear the clicks.
We can't go back up empty-handed. There's behind this door. Buy some time.
Is this whole episode gonna be this bank robbery?
You can't just crack it open like it's a piggy bank I gave Kamala to instill in her the value of saving.
I bet. Nice. Damn. That vault ain't devil-proof.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you?
A really good one.
Really good one.
Yes!
And cue the part where the negotiator pleads for more time, is it?
Does it sound like I'm pleading? I am telling you, we need another hour.
You know, if I was just chilling in that office, fine, but I wouldn't be doing it with my mask off.
You'll have exactly 3 minutes to think of a joke. If you can make me laugh, I'll give you 3 more.
Just like that to be on the spot.
Who knows a good joke?
I know tons of jokes, but when people ask me to recite them, I go blank.
And they all require a key.
2 to be precise. 1, the bankers. 2nd one, the owners.
So then what are they?
Yeah, what the hell?
Must be our lucky day.
And action.
Okay.
Two guys walk into a bar.
Do you by any chance have a leprechaun nun in your congregation?
I never heard of this joke.
Ah, blimey, he says. I just f***ed a penguin.
That wasn't bad for an on-the-spot joke. Oh, made him laugh.
You have exactly 10 minutes before I shoot the first hostage.
If 10 minutes are up and I tell another joke, do I buy more time again?
I never knew my mother until much later in life.
I'm sorry, that must have been difficult.
Be cool to see Maggie again.
You're doing great. We're almost there. We're gonna make it out of here. You're gonna see your daughter again.
Love when Matt's just being Matt. So 407 was the box. So what the hell is in there?
Wow.
Whoa.
That's one impressive diamond.
What is that? An infinity stone?
How the hell did you get that?
He's asking questions again. Just grab it and leave.
10, 9, 8.
Oh boy. It's no longer St. Patrick's Day. It's New Year's.
Or I just shoot you in the head and take it from you. You have no leverage.
You don't have time to kill everybody, though.
3.
Oh, that's it.
2.
It's over.
Here, catch him.
And it's chaos. He's just a random blind dude walking around. Funny how he can see the best out of amongst all this chaos and smoke. So the guy had an escape plan.
Got this, DeLuga.
Oh, snap. Looks like they did know what they're doing.
This guy was a hostage. He's with us.
Bottom of the steps.
Thank you, sir.
Really? No one's gonna actually be nice enough to escort a blind man to an ambulance? Had to be the red one, right? Nah, you got no chance, bro. You got no chance. Great choreography. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt worse. Lights out. Someone's got to take care of this one.
I always believe things happen for a reason.
This is about us reconsidering your loan, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, come on.
We can brainstorm on ways to make your firm more profitable. Over dinner with my family
I'd like that very much.
Hey,
and my daughter.
Ah, the famous Kamala.
I'd love to see that.
You know, I am gonna try one of these.
Nice. Little sleight of hand there. That was such a good episode, guys. Oh, man. Didn't take too many notes, but I think I still have a lot to say, so just give me a moment to gather my thoughts.
Later.
All right, everyone, we just got done watching episode 5 of Daredevil Born Again, titled With Interest, and given the fact that the entire episode was this bank robbery scene, it's a clever name for this titled episode. Of course, we get Yusuf Khan, aka Kamala's dad, the current Miss Marvel. And look, guys, I like the Miss Marvel show. I like the Marvels. There's maybe I have a problem liking just everything and too many things. But really, that makes me a winner because that just means I know how to enjoy everything. Not to get too much off topic of Daredevil Born Again, but you know, when you do a show about any one of these Marvel characters, the show has to fit the theme and the tone of that character. You know, if we were to see Kamala Khan in her own show again, the tone of Daredevil Born Again is just not going to fit that character. So of course, it's got to be a little bit more lighthearted, maybe a little bit girly and comedic. And if that's just simply not your taste, I understand that too. I just don't understand the hate sometimes. I mean, you can obviously love your comic book characters, you can love Marvel all you want, and if there's a character or 2 or 3 that you don't like, or a show that you don't think you will be into, or if you give it a chance and you watch it and you say, this is not for me, you know, that's cool too. One thing we do get in this episode, adding to the overall narrative, is that Matt's firm is looking to branch out a little bit more. Nelson and Murdoch have always been about helping out the little guy, as you know in the comics. It's great to see the live action version continue with that type of lore. And that's one of the things that makes this character so likable, is that his superhero counterpart is not just admirable and we think it's awesome and badass, but his other alter ego as Matt Murdock is relatable. He's definitely the kind of really good lawyer that you would want to have defending you if you should see yourself in a court of law. You know, speaking of characters being likable, I think this is a good time to tell you a certain part of my story. The story being of how I was a background extra on Daredevil the original series when it was run by Netflix. So to catch you all up real quick, I was a background extra on the original season 2 finale. I did 3 days work dressed as a hand ninja. Now, I don't know which of the 3 nights this happened. I think maybe it was the second night. Keep in mind, this was a while ago, all the way back in December of 2015. And let me just tell you all, not only what a great actor Charlie Cox is, but just a great guy to be around on set. So me and all the other ninjas that weren't actually stuntmen were all laying on the ground or laying on the rooftop. We're laying on the ground because we're all dead at this point, whether it was Daredevil who kicked our asses or Frank shooting from the building across the way. But Charlie Cox is in full Daredevil gear, the helmet and the mask are on. And he's hyped, he's doing his jumping jacks and just trying to keep the energy and the flow of the scene going. And in between the takes, he turns around, looks at all of us on the ground and says, "What's up, ninjas? Just lying around on the job?" I mean, maybe it had to be there, but it's just awesome to see Charlie Cox as Daredevil, address you. And remember, Charlie Cox is a British actor. However, when he said this to us, he was speaking in an American accent. Go figure. So that was very cool. And it's very inspiring for someone like me to see an actor like that with my own eyes stay in character, even when the cameras are not rolling. So I definitely have more to these stories about my 3 days doing background on the original Daredevil series. So be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss out on that. And the next episode is available right now, and you don't have to wait a week to watch it. So be sure to look out for the next episode very soon, because I'm going to tackle that right now. And with that said, that's a wrap on episode 5, and I'll see you all in the next episode.